all, welcome to a new video in Grammar for Everybody. In today's video, we will be talking about sentence order. So let's start. Let's start by answering this question. What is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that are put together to mean something. And a sentence must contain at least one subject and one main verb. So here we have an example. I run. This is a sentence. I is the subject and run is the main verb. But before we continue, we have to know the functions of the subject and the main verb in a sentence. So right now, we are going to talk about it. Alright, the subject is a person being discussed or described, and sometimes the subject is the doer of an action. And the main verb is the action that this person is performing. So in this case, I listen to music. I is the subject and the main verb is listen to. So the action that this person is performing is to listen to music. So here we can notice how a person performs an action. So now let's see more examples. The first example says, the children play. In this example, we have the phrase, the children. And this phrase is taking the place of the person being discussed or described, or the place of the doer. So this phrase, the children, is the subject of this sentence. Then we have play. That is the action that these people are performing. So this is the main verb of the sentence. And then in the next example, the people walk. In here, we also have a phrase, the people. And this phrase is taking the place of the doer or the person being discussed or described. So the phrase, the people, is taking the place of the subject. And then we have the action, that is walk. So walk is the main verb of the sentence. And finally, I watch a movie. We have the subject, I, and the verb, watch. But what happens with a movie? Is that part of the verb? Is that part of the subject? Or what is the function of this phrase? Let's continue talking about the third example. We said that I was the subject and watch was the verb. But what happens with the phrase a movie? Does this phrase belong to the verb or the subject? No. Let me tell you that the function of this phrase is called the object. Object. And we use the object to give more information about the verb and the subject, or to transmit a complete idea. And here we have two more examples and we are going to analyze them. The first one says, I got a job. We know that I is the subject of the sentence. Then we have got. Got is the main action that this person is performing. So this is the verb. And then we have a job. We know that a job is completing the meaning of the verb and the subject. So this is the object. And then you won the race. In this case, you is the subject of the sentence. Won is the action that this person is performing, so this is the verb. And the race is completing the meaning of the verb and the subject. So this is the object, right? Okay, Before we finish, let's talk about the thing for which this video was created, the sentence order. So what is the order of a sentence? The order of a sentence is first the subject, then the main verb, and then the object, and finally we write a period at the end of the sentence. So, for you not to forget this order, you should keep in mind this letter, SVO, that stands for subject, verb, object. And here we finish with this sentence order video. So guys, here we finish with this video, and I hope that this video can help you a lot. Remember that you can get a free practice on the link in the description. And if you want to continue learning about the English grammar, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.